Hi, my name's Jennifer. Welcome to Jennifer Loves Books. Today is the most exciting day of the month because I have received my book subscription package in the post. So every month I receive 2 books from the Gently Used Book Club. I'll link their details down below. Their tagline is quality used books handpicked and delivered to you monthly. So the genre or category that I have been going with lately is world literature. I normally receive 2 books a month. This month I have 3 books. That's because last month I received a book which I had already read and already owned, and which is marked on my story graph, which they have access to. So they very kindly sent me an extra book this month. They do say on their website that they will do that if you tell them you've already got one of the books they send you. So that's very nice of them. So let's see what we've got. I'm very excited. So there's some postcards. Oh, that's cute. There's a little bookmark of a girl reading books randomly with some mushrooms next to her, even though it doesn't look like she's outside. We have a map of, is that a map of Herminium? Herminium? Is that from a book? Another bookmark. We have a postcard of a picture by Christopher Wood called Nude Boy in a Bathroom. And you can see his bum. Yeah, anyway, on to the books. Ooh! I've heard of this book and I feel like I want to read it. Why have I heard of this? So it's The Hummingbird by Sandro Veronese. Why do I know this book? Let's have a look. When was it published? So it's translated by Elena Palla. I'm assuming from Italian. Does it say? I mean, it must be. First published in 2021 in English. Should we read the blurb together? Marco Carrera is the hummingbird, a man who stands still in the face of an ever-changing world. As he navigates the challenges of life, confronting the death of his sister, taking care of his elderly parents, raising his granddaughter when her mother can no longer be there for her, coming to terms with his love for the enigmatic Louisa, Marco Carrera comes to represent the quiet heroism that pervades so much of our everyday existence. A surprising and deeply moving reinvention of the family saga. Saga is a word that immediately puts me off. This is a thrilling novel, okay, that's more like it, about the need to look to the future with hope and live with intensity to the very end. Yeah, translated from the Italian. Interesting. So I feel like I've heard of this, I think, and I think for good reason. So yes, that's exciting. Let's see what book number 2 is. I have never heard of this, which is exciting. Beirut and the Moon. No, hang on. Between Beirut and the Moon by A. Naji Bharti. So what is this? Let's see what I can find out. First published in 2020. Between Beirut and the Moon. Should we just read the blurb? It's the exuberant and joyful debut from a hugely talented young Lebanese author. I'm not sure that I've read from any Lebanese authors before. A young boy comes of age within the confines of post-Civil War Beirut, with conflict and comedy lurking round every corner. Adam dreams of becoming an astronaut, but who has ever heard of an Arab on the moon? He battles with his father, a book-hoarding journalist with a penchant for reading eulogies, his closest friend Basil, a Druze who is said to worship goats and believe in reincarnation, and a host of other misfits and miscreants in a city attempting to recover from years of political and military violence. Adam's youth oscillates from laugh-out-loud escapades to near-death encounters as he struggles to understand the turbulent and elusive city he calls home. So that sounds interesting. I'm always slightly nervous about reading books that declare themselves as being, laugh out loud funny. That can go either way, can't it? But no, that sounds very good. And our final book this month, another one I haven't heard of. Oh, that's a nice cover. Amatka, a novel by Karen Tidbeck. Let's see what we can work out about this one. I quite like that cover. Okay, so the author's originally from Stockholm. Is this translated then? Is it translated? Yes. Is it? English translation copyright by Karen Tidbeck. Does that mean the author's translated it? I don't know. And that's from 2017. Anyway. What is this? Let's read it together. Welcome to a matka, excuse me, where everyone has a role, language has strange properties, and nothing, not even the very fabric of reality, can be taken for granted. This already sounds very interesting. Vanya Esray 2 is sent to the wintry colony of a matka on an assignment to collect intelligence for the government. Dissent is not tolerated in a matka, nor is romantic love, but Vanya nonetheless falls for her housemate Nina, a true believer in the colony's ways. But when Vanya is drawn into a resistance movement, she must choose between love and a revolution, which promises liberation at the cost of tearing the world as they know it apart. Ooh, it's blurbed by Jeff Vandermeer, who says, a stunning, truly original exploration of the mysteries of reality and what it means to be human. One of my favourite reads of the past few years, an instant classic. High praise indeed. High praise indeed. This is interesting. So I'm very, very pleased with this month's 3 books. I do like getting 3 books. It'll be back to 2 books next month. But yes, all sound very different, from different countries, and sort of different, some different genres in there as well. So I'm very, very pleased about all 3 of those books. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have read any of these books. I would be keen to know your thoughts. I hope you're well, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye.